I know I got a homeboy. He used to go to Brookhaven named DeAndre Brown. So back in high school, tried out for the team, never made it. Went all for well, he made his freshman year, never made it no more. So got no high school experience, no film, just street ball experience. Keep the grad going. Go try this freshman year at Southwest, don't make it there. Second year, he goes out to Florida, goes out to Warner University, makes the team. So out of everybody out of class, going to the biggest place. So just you gotta keep it going, no matter if you gotta go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Keep going.
And that's what remember what I told you at the beginning of this here, man. You gotta believe in yourself, but don't nobody else believe in you, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes other people will see your potential and they won't tell you just so they can see you grow sometime too. But some people will come and tell you and hey, look, man, you know what you're doing, man, keep it up. Cause that's another motivation. Cause the ones that do that, that's in them to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it might be to the point where you having the worst day of the world, and they pick you up and put you in a drive, and you just keep moving.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So man, that's good, man. You gotta, like I said, man, you gotta believe in yourself first.
I really believe one of my teachers hit me back out in the past. I know initially I was going to school to be an engineer. So I'm going through and doing all this other stuff, going through all these math classes, going in, we used to have shops like twice a week. Get in there, I used to hate going to the shop, I ain't gonna even lie. Going there, gotta doing all types of stuff, making all types of just work. I'm talking about we in there working.
Hey, for real.
Everybody else, that's back in time I was in Lynn, so you can hear everybody else outside enjoying themselves. We stuck in here work. And then I had one of these type of teachers too. He come in, he gonna show you what to do one time, he gone. And by the end of the day, those like at 6, the class started at 11. So from 11 to about 6, everybody up there looking at each other, hoping that we remember what we did. Then one day, they're like, why you still in here? I'm trying to get my work done. What you mean why I'm still in here? I'm just trying to go and get my work done. They're like, why don't you look at everybody else in here? How many people really think I'm gonna go make some real money in engineering? I'm like, shoot, I don't know, probably half of us. They're like, half of us. So, out them half, who really gonna make some money up in here? And then it was like, probably half of the half, so about 25%. And then out them 25%, who gonna really go be that big engineer? Who gonna really go create something new, make the next wave? I was like, dang. And he was like, you smart. So what about this? I think you'll be a way better business student than you ever be an engineer. He said, think about it. Do you like what you're doing right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Because he could see it over here. He was like, everybody in here hate what they do when they nobody does the class.
Hey, that's key. Because if you notice, and I didn't plan to do it, but everything you hear me say, what I say, passion.
Yeah.
I got a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just, because see, I'm going to tell you something. If you doing anything just for money, if you reach the goal that you want to reach, you're going to lose that desire. And it's a desire of like a furnace that burns that's not like a hurt. It's an engine.
Yeah.
So that's why passion is key. Because if you look, man, if you think about it, like, if you go to work, but you love what you do, you ain't looking at that as work.
Yep.
You finna go have fun.
Yep.
And that's what it is, man.
I like to just think about why LeBron's still playing. He can do everything he could do. He might be chasing the points right now, but he didn't make as much money as anybody could ever want to make. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the richest man, but you know what I'm saying? But he about to cross that billionaire threshold.
Yeah, you know, and you gotta like us on the outside. We look at it on the money side.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but he looking at how many people he's impacted.
Yeah.
That's just me, my opinion of what I think. And he knowing, like, cause like I said, he was raised by a single mother. So, and if you notice, LeBron is with the same woman that he was with in high school.
Yep.
That speaks volumes. In the black community, we don't have a lot of examples for that.
Yep.
You know, and I take my hat out to that. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, it's real, man. Yeah. And real genuine, man. And man, that's good.
Yeah. I like LeBron a lot because it's him and like 4 other people he brought with him. He brought Maverick Carter, Rich Paul. I can't think of the other one's name right now, but it was them 4. They came up together. And just think about how much trust you got to have in your home where to put your deal up in his hand and get your next contract. He don't got no experience in it. He worked in night for a couple years, but basically in the same place you in, have your homeboys, put them on with you, to bring them with you.
And that's one of the things too is when I was young, I used to tell my partner them, you know, I was in the streets or whatever. I like, man, it ain't no fun if I'm the only one with the nicest ride, bruh. Ain't no fun if I got the baddest bike.
Yep.
And y'all, I don't, and I, at the time, because in a point of my life, which that's gonna be later, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to throw out no extra hints on some things, but it's some other things that me and a couple other family members that we working on because of what we went through in life.
Yeah.
You know that, you know, I ain't never been a selfish person where I feel like I don't want to be the center of it. I like attention, but I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't want to be the flashiest guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the low keys, you know what I'm saying? Cool, calm, and collected if you let me be. You know, and I'm gonna respect everybody, so I'm gonna demand my respect, you know.
Yeah.
But one of the things is how can I, if I grew up with you and I call you my friend or my buddy or my brother, and I got $1 million and you ain't even got $1,000.
Yep.
Now, what I'm gonna tell you on this next one is this though. I'm not gonna give you anything.
Yeah.
Because you gotta show me that you willing to do. Because if I give it to you, like they say, you give a man a sandwich, you're gonna come back and ask for another one tomorrow. But if you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life.
Yep.
So if you one of them individuals that want to learn how to fish, and you around me, guess what?
Yeah.
We gonna fish together.
Yep.
So, because one of the things is you don't want to be the one that's doing a lot and don't nobody make it because the other one is pulling the other one down.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things you gotta, you know what I'm saying, which you ain't gotta watch out for. You will see it because you gotta do this, you know.
You gotta just have like-minded people around you, people that you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If I'm the smartest person in every aspect of life I'm trying to go to, I can only hang with people around and change my group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's and that's one of the hardest things that everybody have to deal with is like, okay, like you said, to change the people in the room, you know. Some people might not know how to take that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you don't never do it to the point where, okay, look, I gotta go to this next level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna forget you, but I need to go to this next level. Then if your mindset, because sometimes that might light the fire under them, but I can't wait for you to get where I'm at.
Yeah.
Because I'm stalling myself then. So I'm gonna keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna catch up or I'm gonna be gone. You know, but it's not like I forgot about you and just leave you alone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta keep moving, man. You gotta keep that egg running, man. Not that egg running, but gotta keep them feet moving, man.
Yeah. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Exactly.
And then, like, every time I come back to Brookhaven, I see some of these guys doing the same thing they were doing in high school. It's 4-5 years later. I mean, eventually gotta change some of it. You gotta do something different.
And I'm glad you said that in Brookhaven, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. A lot of things that I did at a young age. And I stopped a lot of things that I did with what I'm not saying nobody, whatever they do is good or bad now. But people stopped hanging with me because my mindset changed. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, if I see people, you know what I'm saying, they holler at me, man, what's going on, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm on something different now. I'll tell anybody, I don't think I'm better than nobody. Because I feel like every man is created equal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, woman, you know what I'm saying? A woman comes from a man, so is woman, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think everybody is equal. But my mindset is different. Like, I don't even watch TV like talking about it. You know, and especially what's going on in the world today, and that's a whole nother podcast in itself.
Yeah.
But I don't watch TV. I don't, and I do a self-analysis on myself if I'm doing too much time to one thing and I'm not getting what I want done. And it's always good to write your goals down.
Yeah.
Like I did a 5-year plan back in 2012, and I go over it. And I got a thing that I made this year. Matter of fact, I made it in September. And the reason how I know it because that's my birthday month, and I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote it, and I put it on the window. I'm on my mirror at the house. I got it on the refrigerator. I got it on the door. And by me seeing that, it's letting me know, listen, you said this now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go run till you go. I have every goal that I created for myself when I was 17, I created for self one. And I plan on doing that this year. If not, I ain't gonna say if not this year, cause I'm gonna do it this year. I plan on doing it this year. You know, and I have one of the things that I realized that I was always say was I'm gonna do this. But this was the first year I said I'm gonna put a stipulation on myself, and I said I'm gonna get it done this year, and that's my plan.
I think that time like important. It helps you actually go push forward.
Yes.
Just when writing goes down, you'll be surprised how they ain't got a clear target to go for rather than just, well, I think I'm gonna just make a New Year's resolution this year. Well, if I don't get it this year, I get it next year. Now you got to write down. You look at it every day. You read up over it. Now you just subconsciously you'll go strive for it just because you looking at it every day, thinking about it more.
And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you said target, and I think when you talked before, you said Crank Cardone.
Yep.
He one of them guys that I paid attention to. You know what I'm saying, and I took some things from him. You know what I'm saying, because I like a lot of his analogies. You know what I'm saying, and when you said target, they just went to there because he's like, make you a target.
Yep.
And he made me think on something. He said, why are you trying to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
10 million should be your goal.
Yep.
But exactly, but it wasn't that he said don't be a millionaire. It was to the point where because at the end of the day, you will strive for the million if you do the million. If you go, because one of the things they said, the first million is the hardest million to make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand why, because I understand numbers, because your money working for you, you know what I'm saying? But when you get to that million, it can really do what you need to do, and just to thinking about it, and like I say, do research, wealth family.
Yeah.
A lot of the community, the black community, they might not even know what that is. And from my understanding, it is, well, you got 20 individuals that work on a family, but you gotta have $100 million for you to even have a wealth family.
Yeah.
But those 20 people are experts in their own individual field, but they working to make sure your money continue to make money.
Sure.
So that's another gem. You know what I'm saying? And I got that from Donahue. Yeah, I got that from him. And on Money Ave, man, y'all go check him out, man. He good people, man. Money Ave, you know what I'm saying? I drop a gem for you guys, man. But yeah, man, like you said, man.
So now I'm about to pivot up to our last segment of the show called the Fatal Four. It's like 4 random questions I was asking everybody to come on the show. I typically like start it off. If you went outside today and you got cut $1 million check, what would you do with it?
$1 million check, I turn it into $100 million.
For sure.
I'm gonna be real.
Gotta flip it.
Yeah. I'm not going, cause see, and the reason why I say that is this. I already have a house that I'm standing in and I'm very comfortable and I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't have to go get a new Ferrari. I don't have to do all that. When I get $100 million, I might still not do it, and that's one of the things about my family and friends. They know somebody will probably have to go get the car for me and then it's mine. I'm not gonna go spend that kind of money on it. That's just me personally. And but yeah, that's to your first question. Okay, what's
So the next question I got for you: if you can go back and talk to your 17, 18-year-old self, what would you tell them?
With me, I love my children, and I thought. Hold on, I'm gonna really think on that for 1 second. I'm gonna think on that because what I was about to say is I would tell my younger self to wait a little longer to have children. But I can't. Me as an individual, I can't say that because I think my first son is one of the biggest reasons why I changed.
Yeah.
So if I wait longer to have him, I might not be here today.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, if I could tell my younger self something, you know what it would be?
What?
If I could tell my younger 17-year-old self something, it would be this here. Buy all the property that you could buy at that time.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I bought my first property when I was 17, and a couple properties that I had that I was supposed to get, I was gonna let one of my brothers get, and he ended up not going through with it.
Yeah.
And I could have had that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how I buy every piece of property I could.
Yep. Alright. So the next one kind of like really gonna try to pick your brain with.
Okay.
So I like to ask everybody this question: would you rather have $500,000 in cash or $500,000 on a revolving credit line. It's gonna spike. You gotta pay it back every month, but you still get that credit line, $500,000.
I'm gonna tell you two things, man. The cash, cool, that's liquid. You know what I'm saying? But if you got that revolving credit, and if you know how to use money, that 500,000 really ain't 500,000.
Yep.
That 500,000 is what you make it.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And I know you know what I'm going with this on the money side, because I know you about that, you know what I'm saying, on the investing also. So I'm gonna get that 500 revolving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard T.I. say something that really hit me hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really think most people fail to realize most everybody got these stimulus checks. I gave you $1,200. You didn't have to work for that, do nothing for it. How dare you get that $1,200 and not go flip it? Felt that.
Oh yeah.
Real strong.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll like, you playing, you about to let your little cousin and your daughter go out hustle you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they done went out there and bought some wigs, they done went bought some lashes, some makeup, and they done went flipped it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Like you walk down the street in Atlanta right now, you're gonna see all them out there trying to go get all that up off them. They making their money. They're like, y'all better stay woke, man.
Oh yeah.
He said, you know, we got some new shoes, went try to put a down payment on some new car, you know, wasted it.
And then if you ain't got your money right, they gonna give it to you right now because they know you got the money.
Yeah.
And then they gonna come pick it up.
Yeah.
Not saying everybody like that, but one of the things too is, now you ain't asked me another question yet, but I want to iterate on what you just said. Is that depending on the individual, you need to learn how to make a liability an asset.
Yep.
But if your mind ain't right and you just going to get a vehicle just to get it,
Yeah.
you lost. You lost. It's just what it is.
Then you probably gonna go get the vehicle. If you don't got your credit right, you about to overpay for the car. You can't afford your insurance on it. Your monthly payments, then you got your up out of the way.
Kevin Gates said something that that was intriguing to me though, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why it was intriguing to me, because it's something that I always thought, but the way he said it too is, it made me think even more though. He said, listen man, just because you can go get the car, don't mean you can afford it.
Yep.
Now let that settle. And I know you know what it is,
Yep.
but I'm talking to your audience, you know what I'm saying? Let that settle. Just because you can go get the car doesn't mean you can afford it.
Yep.
If you cannot upkeep that car, if something tear up on that car and you can't fix it right then, or you gotta wait, hey man, you don't need to get that. I'm just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I like exactly what J.E. said. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it.
Yeah, that's what's
That's
up. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They DJ Paul too was another one, man. He old school cat, man. If you don't know who DJ Paul is, he from 3-6 Mafia out of Memphis, man. And he said, man, the reason why I ain't lose nothing because I pay for everything cash. If I felt like if I can't pay cash for it, I couldn't afford it.
Yep.
So that's another gem right there for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fourth question would be, just say, if you have a task, you had 1 year. I ain't gonna say it like this, you had 1 year. If you had 1 year, and just say all humanity depending on you to go make a multi-million-dollar business, what kind of business you gonna do and how would you do it?
You see it.
Right here?
You see these clothes?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you something. Believe it or not, we look at that. The reason why I say these clothes is this. Them clothes, it don't matter. Somebody gonna like it. Somebody gonna be able to afford it, and it look good.
Yep.
It make you feel good, and what it means. You heard from the man who come up with the idea. I'm telling you exactly what it means. It's no subliminals or nothing. It means self-worth. If you believe in the worth in yourself, you'll come get you one of these 100% royalties things. And when somebody asks you, hey man, what that is? Man, you ain't gotta be born in a royalty. You gotta know your royalty.
Yes, sir. Now, let's like the design. I got to ask you these questions earlier when I was going through.
Okay.
So now, what kind of print is that? It look kind of good. It look like it wash about 10 times. It ain't gonna fade. My symbol ain't gonna come out. Look real good. Look real nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. So on our jackets and on our pants, you know that is the stitching, which is embroidery. You know, and on our shirts, you know, because that, like I said, it's good quality. One of the biggest things is I'm big on quality. You know, if they let me in one of these Italian companies, I find out what they doing, and we'll be wearing the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the quality of it, you know what I'm saying? But on our shirts, like I was saying, it's print, it's screen print. But my guy, we do things a little different from everybody else. You know, I get somebody a gym because if you in this here, if you in a t-shirt business and you doing it for yourself, that screen print was printed over 15 to 20 times.
Yeah.
So that would make it to the point where you can look at it and say, hey, look, I can wash that. And I know for a fact that you can wash at least a minimum of 10 times without it doing all the other stuff that a lot of people do. And I'm not knocking nobody because it's a hustle. Or you're hustling, you're trying to do it, and you ain't trying to rob and steal and kill to get it.
Yeah. But even a lot of stuff in the stores now that you can go in there, you really got to worry about one time. You go over into the store in the mall, you might be able to wear that one time and you're done.
And like you say, when you go in the quality, you know what I'm saying, you get an eye for it. You can tell if you see. One of the things too is you got too many people going to get something just because somebody else got it. You know what I'm saying? Follow yourself and know what you're wearing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, a lot of the brands and stuff that's out, not a lot of them, but some of them that's out there really ain't meant for us to wear. I ain't gonna call out no names, but it was a couple. You know what I'm saying? The designers said that they didn't even want black people buying their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and we haven't woke up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not supporting them, man. I'm big on respect, man. And I patronize with people who respect me. And I'm gonna respect them. But if you don't have no respect for me, I don't have any for you.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, you know. I'm not mad at you. Know what I'm saying? Because I'm like this. If you don't like me, it's cool.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Yeah.
I stay out your way and you'll stay out of mine.
You don't gotta worry about me going to buy none of that brand.
Exactly.
Especially when you go get out. That's why I like Master P so much.
Oh man.
Yeah, I really feel like he was a genius away before his time.
Man, like Pete, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Pete don't know it, man. He's a lot of inspiration. And I got a good mentor, man. Michael Collins, man. Michael Collins was a lot of inspiration to me too. And the reason why I say Michael Collins, man, because it was a person that I went to. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, man, I could go to him, man. I could go holler at him. I could go talk to him, and he was accessible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he really like a modern day Pete, but he a low key kind of guy.
Yeah.
He do his thing. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Michael Collins, man, and he done met a lot of these artists. You know what I'm saying? He done met Snoop. A lot of people don't know. He didn't even have him in the city, and a lot of people didn't know it. You know, and man, that's a lot of inspiration to me. You know, and yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, real good person, man. And I don't know why I didn't bring him up before then, but Michael Collins, man, that's a real big inspiration to me, man. That's man. That's a real good person, bro.
Yeah. Before I forget, I really wanted to ask you this earlier, but I forgot.
Okay, what was it?
But that one of the main questions I also ask everybody: when you get good with the money? When you get good with the finance, man?
Believe it or not, man, being good with money, man. I mean, being good with numbers. Ever since I was a kid, man, I'll never forget, man. Before I left my mom's house, you know what I'm saying? I left early. I had jars of change, you know.
Yeah.
And going through what I went through in life, man, I always told myself, man, I don't never want to have to go back.
Yeah.
And it was more like, perfect example, you know, in life sometimes you have everything and you don't realize it, and then it get taken away from you.
Yeah.
When it get taken away from you and you have to really survive, and you in survival mode, as it depends on the individual, cause me and my brothers, it's all three of us, but we all totally different. And I was one where when I got my first job, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking on how I can make this money, make money.
Yeah.
And when my mom didn't have to buy nothing for me, I went and bought everything for myself.
Yeah.
If I tore up something, I went and paid for it. It was so, and I understood the worth of it, because I mean, one of the things happened to me is I had when I bought my first car. Man, it was I never forget, it was a Buick LeSabre, 1983.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And man, I got that car. It wasn't in the best of shape. Whether the body was good, but it wasn't in the best of shape on the engine and everything. But that something would run. I'm talking about it would run. And I was hard on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, but I paid for it myself.
Yeah.
And I blew out the engine. I blew the engine out. And that's when you find out who your real friends are too.
Yeah.
So I ain't had no vehicle no more. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all this, but this with no gem or drop. I'm doing a book on how to get out of debt.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying that because this part of this story is in the book. I had blew my engine out, and so instead of me buying a new car, I said, you know what, man? I called, seen how much the engine was, so I started saving my money, and I was like, man, you know what? It'll be better for me to pay somebody to put the engine in there than me to go in debt trying to get another car. So long story short, I'm belching. The long story short, I end up saving up my money, putting that engine in there. Now I got a brand new vehicle.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So it was just something that I think I've been through in life for is having and not having, and not wanting to be like that when I was old enough to make the decision as a man for myself.
Yeah.
So I think that was one of the things was for how I got good with money early.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to throw out too much, but me and a couple other family members were working on something for us the way we came up in life.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be some things that surprise some people.
Especially with that, and just the way you talking about it, the way you were budgeting, your saving plans, how they go into there. Then when I was young, I remember you had said something. Me, Debo, and your son was outside. Me, Debo, and Nick was outside.
Mm-hmm.
Dude rode down the street. He had one of these big white boys F-150s, but he went pulled up to an apartment and went in.
Mm-hmm.
He told us, "Look at that. I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Your vehicle should not be money. Should not be better than your house. And he don't own that house.
Mm-hmm.
He got $8,000 truck down the house. Which one should be your priority?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was really gym in itself.
Yeah, man. No, man. It just when you said that, man, it took a chill down me because that knowledge that was passed through my grandfather.
Yep.
And I never forget. And he used to always say, "Son," so I'm gonna tell it to your viewers and everything. My grandfather, you know what I'm saying, he was very big on respect, and I was like that towards my children and everything also. So he was like, "Hey, son, Timmy, let me tell you something. When you see a man riding in a nice vehicle, $60,000 vehicle, follow him home, you know." And I'm young, so I'm wondering, like, man, what I'm following him home for, you know? So he said, when you follow him home, now if he pull up to a nice house, that means he got his priorities together.
Yeah.
He said, but I'm gonna tell you something. If he pull up to a project, apartment, or anything, and his vehicle is worth more than that house, or he don't own that house, he don't have his priorities together. And that stuck with me, man. That stuck with me, man. I'm glad you brought that up because, like I said, man, there's so much in life that, you know, I know we doing a podcast, but it's you know, and I thank God for me and be able to be there for you to remember that too. You know what I'm saying? Because now that puts you on a path today.
It really gave me thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, right.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped an $8,000 trunk, good. Look what he pulled up to.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, man, and whatever I do, like I say, I do it from the heart. I don't do it for the glory, but I'm glad it helped you.
Yeah.
Because it helped me.
Yeah.
And if we think about it, now that's one generation, 2 generations, 3 generations.
Yeah.
And I know for sure you're gonna tell somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's a blessing in itself, man. I just thank God for being able to use me and in a good way, you know. Like I said, man, it's I could have easily been with some people. I could have been places where, you know, I know people that's at now, you know, locked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's real, man. It's real, you know. But yeah, man, I'm glad I was able to do that for you, man. And like you said, I'm proud of you, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dropped a lot of gems.
oh,
You know it. Yeah, but I even just talking, you know you're dropping gems. You was dropping gems for me, though.
oh yeah, man. You know, like I said, man, we know what we done been through. You know what I'm saying? I know you done been through things, and I done been through things. So, but one of the things is we don't dwell on anything and keep moving forward and stay positive. And like I say, stay around positive people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go and tell everybody where they going, which prices is up on them, in case someone come check you out.
See, okay, check this out. Right now, we pushing it on hand in hand right now. I also got on Instagram, you know, you can look me up. I got COVID really messed up some situation with a couple of the models, and we're waiting on a few models to come through and get all that situated. And once that come up, man, you're gonna see all the pictures, all of everything we got. Because right now, what you're seeing, what's in front of you right now, you see the track suits, you got the tops, the bottoms, and you got the t-shirts. But we also have hoodies, and I also got some other stuff down the line that's gonna be coming. We got sweatshirts, but you know, we couldn't bring everything that I had, you know, but I want to let you guys know, just come in if you want to do, come to OPR Clothing on Instagram. You can come and like or get on the follow list, and when I get to doing everything, you'll get a chance to see it and drop. But like I said, because one of the things I want everybody to know is these are unisex, so you can be male or female and wear this. And we got some things, like I said, working to the point where I know, you know, get everything rocking and rolling.
All right. So what's the prices on them?
Your price right now, if you get it before we get into these stores and everything, we're doing them at $65 because we know the weather getting low. And I know you might see somebody. And one of the things too is I want to tell you guys, I just want to make it affordable right now for everybody because I can easily sell that for $140.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, the material is great material. And it's a lot of the same people that your brands are using that I go through. And but like I said, give me a chance, you know what I'm saying? That's all I ask for, a chance, give me an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you, you know what I'm saying, get you some royal clothing on you.
Yeah. So all of them come together, the shirt in the sweat, in the tracksuit?
Well, what you got? You got your top and your bottoms, and you're gonna get that's for $65, you know what I'm saying? Your shirt's gonna be $25. You know?
Okay.
You know, yeah. Then we got, like I said, once we get everything rocking and rolling, you'll see what else coming. Cause I don't want to give out too much right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta keep you with a little taste. When you get a little taste of something, you're like, oh man, that's good. And what they don't realize, the first taste is the best taste. And then they like, oh, I always want that taste. So I just hope you guys understand that it's a work in progress. And just like Nike when they first started, you know, the Nike sign wasn't like it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get them a whole fit for $100. That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let them know where to follow you on Instagram. Let them know where they can catch it if you have anything new coming for them.
Oh yeah, man. You can catch me on IG. You know what I'm saying? OPR Clothing. You know what I'm saying? And what you'll see is when I got my manufacturer guy, he got the video. I got him where he was doing the actual thing because my stuff is not something that you can go get and then we print it on it. This is also come from scratch, so it's really, to be honest with you, it's imported, just like your Gucci, just like you know, it's imported. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't giving you the imported prices. So come over here, you know what I'm saying? Show another young man some love, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show love back to my community. And like I said, man, be watching me on IG because once I start posting these videos, it's gonna be some real things that I'm gonna be doing, and it's gonna be some contests that I think are gonna be a lot for a lot of people in different areas. So whatever area, you know what I'm saying, come and holler at me, you know what I'm saying, and do what you need to do. We're gonna go for him.
I'm gonna show how real we is out here.
Yeah.
We ain't playing no game. I'm trying to check his tag out. We ain't just going to get no regular hands t-shirt.
Nah,
y'all, man. We real talk. We ain't playing games. Get the camera close up so y'all can see it. It's real, man. We ain't playing no games with it. 100% royalty.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
100% royalty.
Believe that, you know. And like I said, one of the things is, man, believe in yourself. You don't believe in nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Make sure you stay positive.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay positive on whatever you're doing. And whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Do it. Make sure you do it from your heart. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do it from your heart. And if you do it a good deed, it ain't for everybody to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying that, and I'm not saying everybody do that, but once you do something and you do it good for somebody, don't go do that. Because you're going to get yours, man. You don't have to go tell nobody else. Lord going to bless you, you know what I'm saying? Because what's for you is going to be for you. Ain't nobody stopping you. It don't matter how many people try. What's for you is going to be for you. And you got to believe that.
Yeah. It's been legendary visions, man. 100% royalty was on the show today. Y'all know what it is. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay motivated. Hey, keep your vision going. You're